What's up people, Corky here, and welcome to Raceroom, in what will likely be my least clickbaity and silly video ever. This is not going to be some kind of wacky thing where I drive a silly car at a silly track or anything like that. This is going to be racing at its finest, because I too enjoy some good wheels. This has all happened because today I was watching the Michelin Pilot Challenge, the IMSA series, at Mid-Ohio, and I thought, yeah, I could probably do that. And so now I'm going to try to, in, of course, the best simulator for these sorts of things, Raceroom. We've got 20 TCR cars here, and we're just gonna race them. We're gonna do 20 minutes of Mid-Ohio. It's very simple. I just really wanted to race them. This is more kind of self-indulging than anything else. But I think you guys are going to enjoy this. There's going to be some good racing. There normally is. I love these things. Yeah, let's just get into it. I'm excited. I will never not glaze the fact that Raceroom has rolling starts. Being mainly a Assetto Corsa player, it's such a nice change of pace. Also, I'm gonna gush all over the TCR cars really quickly. I love these things. Michelin Pilot Challenge is so amazing, but I just love all TCR cars. I think I really fell in love with them when they started doing them on LFM, and ever since, this is like one of my favorite cars to drive in any sim. I don't know, I just love them. There goes the green flag. We're gonna wait until we're on the straight though to really start going. We are 20th place out of 20 cars. It's going to be up into 4th. We're gonna go into turn 1 now. I mean, I don't know, man. I just love these things. Maybe a lot of people, they don't drive so interesting. Compared to some of the vintage stuff I've driven, I understand that a lot of people will find this, like, they don't slide as much. They're not as exciting to some people. But, I mean, already we're side by side, trying to make an overtake here. We do get it done. Now we're just onto the straight of Mid-Ohio. Speaking of Mid-Ohio, love this track. Much less overtaking opportunities than a lot of other circuits. But in these cars, overtaking just kind of happens. It's amazing. Breaking down for it. I think this is turn 4. Oh, don't want to go down the inside of that guy. This Honda Civic here. That's the other thing, is that I really love TCR cars, because something like a GT3, for example, it is based off of a road car, which is kind of the point. Like your BMW M4s, for example. But they're still based off of really fancy road cars. My favorite TCR car is based off of the Hyundai Elantra, and I'm racing a Honda Civic, and these are still high-performance race cars, and they're really cool, and we go side-by-side through here. I'm not sure this is the place to be doing it, but I'm going to try it around the outside anyways. We're still side-by-side. Oh, I accidentally hit the back of him, but we do get the move done on the Honda Civic, and now we're trying to make it around the outside of this blue car, of which we do not succeed. He kind of squeezes me out there. I mean, I really mean it. Raceroom is the perfect sim for this kind of thing. Just pure racing. You can get a little sweaty with it. The AI are great. We're going to try and get around this blue car. There you go. We're side by side with him now. I believe that'll be a done move. We are kind of stuck on the outside, though. Kind of left to fend for ourselves, but we do manage. We get to let the move stick. And now we're chasing down this Cupra Leon. I believe we're also in a Cupra. Slipstream doing us wonders now. See if we can get last to first, breaking at the 300 board if you're feeling brave, which I am. I'm pretty okay at driving this circuit. Well, about as okay as I can get. I'm obviously not a great driver. I love all the elevation changes at Mid-Ohio. I also just really like TCR cars because they feel very different to drive. They're front-wheel drive, which prevents very different driving dynamics compared to something like the rear-wheel drive GT3s of the world. Oh, he's still on my inside. We're going to leave him that space that he needs. Ooh, he's pushed me out a little bit of bumping. Rubbing is racing, but they're just braking a lot later than I am through there. That might be 2 overtakes, 1 done on the Hyundai, and now we're on the rear end in 15th place on this Honda ahead. Oh, we might get a better exit than this Honda. It's looking really close. I mean, there's racing happening ahead as well. I just love this stuff. I live for it. This is some of the best racing you can get in sim racing if you're doing it offline, in my opinion. The field is close. The cars are fun to drive. And I believe this Civic here is not going to give up that position too easily. We are, however, looking at his rear bumper quite closely, and we're going to brake at about the 300 board. We're not going to stick our nose in there. We are smarter than that. Especially because there are other places we can get him. Maybe through here, as he goes a little wide, getting kind of caught up with the rest of the cars. He's still on our inside, still there, I think. I mean, we've been side by side through like 4 corners by now. He does manage to edge us out. Take that out of context. Even the Hyundai there had a big sniff up my inside for a moment. To no avail. Oh, we're putting our nose places it probably shouldn't be. I find the AI overslow for this corner a lot, especially when they're side by side like this. Oh, and we almost spin ourselves, just kind of running ourselves over the nose of the Honda Civic. We keep it on the road though. That's the other thing, is that spins are much more recoverable in the TCR cars because they are front wheel drive. We've gotten a really good run on this Honda Civic. He's slow through turn 1. We're gonna make a dive down the inside into turn 2. I believe this is called the keyhole, and that'll be a done move if I have anything to say about it. There's a car off track ahead as well, making a very unsafe rejoin. I know the Honda Civic is still at the inside. He's going for that little switchback. Making a little bit of side-by-side contact as we go down the kink at the straight. I'm just going to brake where I know I can. He may get me into here. We'll have to see. But he also may be slightly boxed in. So we just dip a wheel onto the grass. I mean, it is just constant close racing in these things. I don't know if the AI difficulty too high. I probably could have it higher, because I can actually be really rapid at this track. But I figured since I'm commentating as well, I better just keep it chill. I'll be honest, TCR is probably one of my dream series. Of course, my dream series is something, you know, big and crazy like WEC or IMSA. But, you know, that aside, something a little more realistic, TCR would be the absolute dream. That's what Suelio Almeida is doing right now, ironically enough, in this exact series. And he's a sim racer turned real-life racer. It's really cool to see that. What I find with a lot of racing in, like, Assetto Corsa and other games is a lot of it feels undeserved when you make up positions. The AI will clump up in random spots, will do silly things, and a lot of it just feels weird and they, like, brake really late at certain places. Here, every single overtake has felt deserved and fair. I find myself holding myself to a much higher standard of racing because I have, like, respect for the AI opponents, which I know is silly. We might finally make a move and make it stick on this blue car. And yes, we do. We finally get him around the outside, giving him, like, barely enough room on the inside there. We've got this Audi ahead. We brake right at this yellow thing off to the right. It's so tempting to just stick my nose on the outside there. But, I mean, I know more opportunities are going to come. A lot of overtaking opportunities through this corner. We're now side by side with this blue Audi. We get a poor exit. We're now side by side again, and we're back behind this Audi. That's the thing. It's really going, like, move for move with the AI. Even if you overtake them, it's just so amazing. We are getting a better exit, though. This might be a done move. We're going to kind of squeeze them to the other side here. Oh, having a look up the inside of this Audi, but definitely thinking better of it. A little bit optimistic, even for my tastes. We are going to get a good run on the straight, though. Top 10 would be amazing. Oh, we're trying to make a move down the inside of that Audi. It's not happening. And just kind of pushing out the other Audi wide. Sorry about that, dude. But, you know, it's just hard racing, if I'm honest. a lot of this. A lot of times you guys will see me do something stupid in videos, and I feel kind of embarrassed posting it. But honestly, I'm driving pretty well right now. I feel like none of this is particularly dipshittery of me. Gonna make a dive down the inside. I'm not sure it's gonna stick, but we are forcing him wide. I leave him just enough room there. We are now side by side, and he's pulling out of that move. That's what I like to see. You can really make a move stick anywhere if you're brave enough, and of course, if the AI difficulty is low enough. My favorite TCR car, I think, is the Elantra, but I mean, all of them are just amazing. Trying to make a move around the outside. The Honda Civic on my inside's kind of boxed in, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make it stick. He does hit the side of me, and he's going to make it, and we're back into his slipstream. This Audi's going to be looking for a move down the inside as well. I'm going to just head on the defensive line if he wants to try anything. We're going to get in the Honda Civic's mirrors with the added benefit of defending our position. I'm going to go for a switchback on this Honda Civic. We get the exit we want. We get the exit we want. We're down the inside. A little bit of contact. It's tight now. We're trying to go around the outside of this Elantra TCR. We might make the move stick on two cars there. Oh, and then it's going wide through there. Do we make it stick? Do we keep it on track? Do we keep it smooth? We do for one, but we're side by side with the Honda. He's made up two positions now on both me and the Hyundai. And now it's back into turn one. I mean, what fantastic racing. It really doesn't get much better than this. It's exhilarating every second, just battles the whole way through. I can't recommend Raceroom enough. It is, I think, one of my favorite sims if you just want pure offline racing. Here's the thing, online will always be better, but only sometimes. Stuff like this is even more exciting than LFM or anything, because the driving standard in LFM is quite low. These AI can be quite aggressive, but like, not in a way that's unrealistic or like breaking a bunch of violations. Do we make it down the inside? We do outbrake him. He's flashing his headlights at us, I think. I'm not sure. The driving dynamics of front-wheel drive cars is very interesting. I'm trying to study it more, because if I ever race in real life somehow, if I ever manage to, a lot of beginner series drive in front-wheel drive. And so, of course, I would like to learn how. We can see if we can make this move around the outside. We are P6. We're in this front group. We have 6 minutes left on the clock. It might be last to first, but we'll have to see how much we can really make this stick. Getting a kind of okay exit onto the front straight. Follow this car through, but it's just not happening. Going pretty wide. These guys are side by side, hitting each other a little bit. And that's going to lead him to having a poor exit. We're going to look for a move down the inside on this yellow car. And it might stick. And now we're looking at the backs of our podium, going 3 wide in some portions of that corner. And we're going to see if we can get ourselves in the mix. We're P4 right now, and we have Guerrieri, Michelitz, and Erlascher. They are side by side down the straight. And we're going to see what we can do to this Civic. He's going defensive on his line. And we're just trying to follow everyone through as everyone else is also going side by side. We're going around the outside of, I believe, this Hyundai TCR. I mean, there's a little bit of contact there, but otherwise fair racing, fair game. He's still down our inside. And I think we finally get the move done. That's going to be P3. It's a podium position. That's what I like to see. And now we get a better exit than this blue car. We might be able to get them down the inside here. We have a slightly later braking point than any of the other cars on track at the moment. And now it might be around the inside. Or sorry, the outside of this car, but it's not going to be. We are side by side through here. And he's going to edge us out there. We're looking at a podium here. Maybe better, depends on what we can do. Around the outside would be very ambitious through here. And indeed, too ambitious. But we do get a good run, and we are through the slipstream of this Honda Civic. We're going to look down for a move around the outside. And that's going to be a move done on both of them. We just can't let them get the switch back. And we don't, because they're side by side. And now it's a matter of getting out of that slipstream. I'm going to move her to this side of the track, and we're going to stay here until the braking point for this corner. He's really, really looking over here. He's looking down the inside. I'm going to give him the room if he needs it, but he pulls out of that move. Oh, but we've gotten really thrown off for our braking. Put a wheel onto the grass. We're driving in our mirrors a little bit. This could be an amazing win here. And now, I believe we're going to make a little bit of a gap. They're battling behind us. This is our chance to pull away. There's only 3 minutes left in this race. I believe it's going to be like 1 or 2 more laps. Really nothing. I'm going to take you through a full lap here. First into turn 1. We threw it in there a little bit too much, actually. You can go into third there. And then accelerate out, just a little bit of braking through that corner. You're going to brake at the 200-meter board. And it's going to be down into second as you trail off the brakes. Be patient on the throttle, use as much of the track as you can. Make sure not to get hit with that kind of going wide on the throttle that front-wheel drive cars do. Because, of course, understeer is always what happens. Through the straight now. Line up with this side of the track. Brake at the 300 board. Gonna put it down to third gear. Might have gone a little wide, actually. Around here into second gear. The blue car behind, fully spinning. That's a big mistake from him. And then we're going to be through here in second gear. Should have shifted up into third at some point through there, but I didn't. A little bit of a blend off the throttle. Flat through here. Up into fourth. Brake into here. Down to third. You could take this in second. I like to just keep it in third, because normally second, you just end up shifting back into third really quickly anyways. Now through here, we're going to brake at the yellow thing on the left a little bit after the 200 board. Down into third gear. Just a little bit of braking through there. Make sure to modulate it. Braking through here, completely locking our brakes. That's a big mistake from us, but we should be fine. And yeah, the pack is just gone. They got really thrown off by, I presumed, the spinning car in front. I believe this is going to be the last lap. This will be a white flag, potentially.
5 minutes later.
The clock is ticking down. I'm almost tempted to just slow down at the finish line. But I suppose I will allow myself one more victory lap. We are now many, many seconds ahead of our robot counterparts. And now we come around the last couple of corners. And there we go. It'll be across the line in P1 from P20 for us. That is a result that I could not be happier with. Every position there felt earned. That was a bunch of overtakes, a bunch of side-by-side racing. And what fun it was. I'm happy to have done that with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed. Corky out.